In this video, we're going to go through how to assemble a part or an assembly in Inventor, okay? We're going to be dealing with our puzzle cube. So as usual, we're going to open projects first, and we are going to pause the recording because I have not loaded my stuff. Okay, let's try this again. We're going to go to projects, then we're going to make sure we select our puzzle cube project, hit apply, then we're going to hit done, okay? I'm going to open all my parts. Well, I guess we don't really need to open all our parts, but if you want to ever change any of the appearances of them, then you can have those open, and whenever you open your assembly and have it open, it'll automatically update it in there. So that's just kind of something to keep as a note, okay? But once you're ready to do the actual assembly, you'll go to New, then you're going to choose Standard Assembly, not the weldment. Okay, so I'm going to double-click that, or click Create that was down there. All right, and we're going to wait for that to open. Okay, so now I've got my assembly window open. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place my part. Okay, I'm going to start off with Captain America. So I'm going to open it. It's going to add it in there automatically, and I don't want to add any more of them. So I'm going to hit Escape so that it doesn't have this shadow one up. Okay? Now, additionally, I want him oriented in a different direction. So I'm going to hold down F4 so that I can spin it around. And I want it somewhere about like that. Once I get it close, I can go up to my view cube, and I can click that corner, and it'll do it automatically for me. Okay? Now I want to place my next part. So the second part I'm going to place is Thor's hammer. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to drop him in there. That's the only one I want, so I'm going to hit Escape to make it done. Okay? Now, I can rotate it to get it kind of where in the orientation I want it. So that's kind of close right there. That's going to be good enough for what I'm doing. Hit Escape to get out of that. I'm going to twist it around so that I can get to the two sides that I want to put together. All right? So the constraints that we're going to use for the puzzle cube are going to be mate. That puts two parts touching each other, so two planes that are touching. Or the other version of mate is flush, where they are nice and flat on the side. So here's an example of the first one. I'm going to select this face, and I'm going to mate it to this one right here, and then hit apply. Okay? So that takes care of that. Now if I cancel out, I can move it, but it's still touching or on the same plane. Okay? So I'm not done yet though. And I forgot to save my reorientation of it. So again, to do that, I'm going to get it to about right here. Then I want to right click the home, set current view as home, and fit to view. Okay, so let's get back to finishing constraining Thor's hammer on here. So I'm going to go to constrain. This time I'm going to do flush. I want this side of the hammer to be flush with this part of Captain America's piece. So that little tin can sound tells you that it's done it correctly. I'm going to hit apply. Then I want to do another flush. I want to do the bottom of both of them together like that. Hit apply. Okay? I go here. If I try to move it, it gives me the no smoking signal. So that's a good thing. We don't want smoking when we're putting assemblies together. So I'm fully constrained on that one. So if I hit F6, there's the start of my cube. Next one I'm going to place, we're going to do Hawkeye's bow. I'm going to place it right here. This one's going to be an easy one. The orientation's already close to what I wanted. So I'm going to go to constrain, and I'm going to do flush. I'm going to do this side, flush with this. All right, hit apply. Then I'm going to spin it around, and I'm going to do this side, flush with this. All right, now we see that he's wrapped around on there, but I want it to be actually touching down here. So I'm going to switch to my regular mate, do the bottom here with the top right here. Hit apply, cancel out so I can check. Hawkeye's not smoking, so we're good. F6 so I can see how it looks. Next part, I'm going to go with Iron Man. Okay, we're going to place him in here. All right, now I could spin him around and reorient it, but I'm just going to go ahead and start with my constraints. And I know that it'll help to reorient it if I flush the bottom of him with the bottom of Captain America. Hit apply. And now he's kind of almost in position. So I'm going to do a regular mate here with this block. That clicks him in there. And then all I have left is to get this part right here flush. So I'm going to go flush mate, hit apply, cancel it out, switch to home view, make sure he's not smoking. Good. Now my last one is Hulk. So I'm going to place Hulk in there. Alright, this one I'll rotate again just so you see how. You go up here to rotate, click on the part, and I'm going to spin him around so that he is kind of close to how it would fit in here. Okay? Hit escape, go to constrain. I'm going to do flush, bottom of his torso with right here. If it doesn't give you the tin can, hit apply and see if it works, because sometimes for whatever reason it doesn't want to do the tin can sound. So then I'm going to hit the side here and this side, and then all I have left is the top and the top. Okay, cancel it out, home view, make sure he's not smoking, and there is our fully assembled puzzle cube. Okay, the next video I will show you how to blow it apart.